All right, moving on. Picture this. The rain-delayed start to a highly anticipated group match at the 2026 ICC Under-19 World Cup in Zimbabwe. The cameras zoom in on the toss. Indian captain Ayush Mahatre versus Bangladesh vice-captain Javad Abrar was standing in for the regular skipper Azizul Hakim. The coin spins, Bangladesh wins and elects to field, I beg your pardon. And then nothing. No handshake, no fist bump, just a quick glance, and then they walk off. Well, in cricket, that post-toss handshake is more than politeness. It's tradition. It's a gentleman's game after all, and a symbol of respect, sportsmanship, and shaking off any pre-match tension or rivalry or friction. But here it was missing. And in the current climate between India and Bangladesh cricket boards, well, social media has also exploded. Viewers immediately drew parallels to the no handshake norm we have seen in India-Pakistan games since last year's Asia Cup, stemming from political strains. Was this a deliberate snub, a protest, or something more innocent? Well, the incident happened on the 17th of January, which was yesterday, right amidst escalating off-field drama between BCCI and the BCB. It all traces back to recent tensions, backlash in India over reports of minority issues in Bangladesh, leading to pressure that saw the BCCI ask IPL side Kolkata Knight Riders to release Bangladeshi pacer Mustafizur Rahman from their 2026 squad. The BCB hit back hard, banning IPL broadcasts in Bangladesh and formally telling the ICC they won't travel to India for the T20 World Cup 2026 matches, citing security concerns. The standoff is ongoing, with the ICC trying to mediate. So when the under-19 captain skipped that handshake, many saw it as the political chill spilling into the junior stage as well. Was India's young skipper sending a message, or was Bangladesh making a point? Well, the optics were terrible for a youth tournament meant to build future rivalries on respect. But here's where it takes a turn. The Bangladesh Cricket Board moved fast with an official statement. They called the moment inadvertent and unwarranted. Javad Abrar, filling in unexpectedly due to his captain's illness, simply had a momentary lapse in concentration. There was no intent whatsoever to show discourtesy or disregard towards the opposition. The BCB stress they viewed it seriously, reminded the team management of cricket's core values, respect, camaraderie and sportsmanship, and reiterated their commitment to those principles on and off the field. It was classic damage control, but it worked to de-escalate. No counter-statement came from the BCCI or India under-19 camp, suggesting they accepted it as an honest mistake rather than provocation. And the story did not end awkwardly. After a rain-interrupted dramatic contest, India posted a competitive total. Bangladesh chased hard but fell short by 18 runs because of Duckworth and Lewis method. In the end, both teams lined up properly. Full handshakes, all-round players, coaches, support staff, all getting together, cordial, professional, exactly as it should be in a cricket match. The post-match scenes showed young cricketers rising above boardroom noise and politics. India celebrated a thrilling win. Bangladesh showed grace in defeat, and the handshake row, well, it fizzled out as quickly as it flared. What does this tell us? Well, cricket at the youth level often reminds us of the game spirit. When politics creeps in, sometimes a simple clarification and a proper post-match lineup can reset things. But the bigger picture lingers. India-Bangladesh cricketing ties are strained, with the T20 World Cup impasse unresolved. And for now, though, the under-19 handshake moment serves as a brief flashpoint, not a fracture. These kids showed that on the field, respect can still win, even when the boards are at odds. Let's talk about this with our guest. Joining us on the program is Sunil Yashkalra. He's a cricket scholar. He's joining us live from Dubai. Taus Rizvi, senior sports journalist, is also with us on the program. Sunil, I'll begin with you. Always a pleasure to have you. It's also an opportunity for me to pick on your brilliant mind that thinks cricket, lives cricket and breathes cricket. Well, first up, Sunil, this is obviously in no way a representation of how cricket should be played. But off late, even when it came to India and Pakistan, when somebody ran away with the trophy and there were no handshakes after the toss, the younger generation could be quick to catch on to this. But that is not the case with the younger generation in Bangladesh. It is an aspiring country, even when it comes to cricket. There was a time, Sunil, they were considered minnows. If I'm not mistaken, it was the 2006 World Cup when Bangladesh was formally invited to participate with the big boys. I think that's the same World Cup where Bob Woolmer also died He was the coach of Pakistan. India has only indirectly groomed Bangladesh to become a world-class team. It's unfortunate that the political scenario between these two great nations is unfolding, and it's bad for Bangladesh. Nothing's going to happen to India. India controls cricket throughout the world. How do you look at this issue?
Well, I'm standing at the historic stadium where the handshake row, the trophy chore thing started a few months ago, but they've somehow weaponized the handshake scenario and the handshakes thing far too much, way too long. Just imagine the reference that you're making. There are 2 points to this situation. Let's talk about what happened yesterday. The guy was a vice captain, wasn't prepared to come for the toss. So he forgot technically what the problem was, and therefore it went out of proportion. I think the history clung on to it, and this guy was caught on the wrong foot. Point number 2, Bangladesh, you were very right, 2006, 2007. In fact, I'd like to take a step back. If you remember the famous Pakistan loss at the 1999 World Cup.
Correct.
Yes,
yeah.
Where in England, where they lost to Pakistan, or they defeated Pakistan. That was the big thing. Now, coming back, Jagmohan Dalmia is actually the grandfather of Bangladesh cricket, who actually got them, nurtured them, and got them inside the ICC. And look now what has happened in the past 4 or 5 years. I think what the problem started in 2015 with Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the skull cut kind of a thing. Then the Nagin dance followed, and then so on and so forth. But somehow their sledging doesn't merit the kind of their performance that needs to be done. In fact, 10 days ago,
Sunil, I would also like to highlight another point. I mean, I do not want to sound rude or biased, but according to me, Bangladesh has never produced world-class players at the level of India or even Pakistan.
I'd like to agree, but barring Mustafizur Rahman, just for 1 second, he's played for 5 IPL franchisee. He was the emerging player in 2015-16, which is only given to an Indian team player. But somehow that is the only blip that they have, and nothing else to write. You're pretty right. In the last 25 years of their existence, not even a single player that has come and is giving us so much of pride and saying that this is the contribution to the game of cricket. Vineet?
All right, Taus, how are you analyzing the situation? It will be unfortunate to see the decline of Bangladesh cricket. They should not be feuding with India. It's not that India is a bully over here. India is, of course, in a position of power for a very, very long time, solely because cricket is perhaps one of those very few sports in the subcontinent, Taus, that still is making money.
Yeah, it's a very sad incident. I'm upset with the incident what happened last night. I mean, it wasn't surprising because I saw it coming, considering whatever is happening in the recent stages involving Pakistan, Bangladesh, and against India. I would say rather against India rather than India, because I mean, we said, I mean, you said that it started from Sunil Bhai said it started from the Asia Cup, and boys, these youngsters look up to their seniors, whether it's Pakistan or any cricket. When we grow up to we look up to senior cricketers. We idolize them, and if they keep on doing these kind of ugly acts, what do you expect these kids to do? I mean, they do not even have a driving license. Under 19 boys, under 18 boys, and suddenly, I mean, they see non-sporting things happening out there, which is not in the spirit of cricket, which doesn't come under spirit of cricket. I don't know how it started in the Asia Cup, how it started, all the controversy of no handshakes in the Asia Cup against Pakistan. Then what happened in the followed by the next couple of games. Then the controversy with Bangladesh. I mean, why is Bangladesh not agreeing to play against India in India? I mean, this unfortunate things happening. Politics has been mixed with cricket, which is how it is, because cricket is a big sport. It's a huge sport in this subcontinent, and even though Bangladesh may not be one of the biggest teams or the major team which could counter India or even give any kind of contest like a Pakistan who can who is unpredictable, but still they still hold some kind of power. Otherwise, why would ICC go and try to convince Bangladesh, okay, things are right in India, you can come, there will be security, we will help you out there. They are trying to build some kind of confidence. They are trying to, persuade them to come to India. So all these things happening is influencing kids' mind. I mean, just look at this IPL. We say that the game has changed. The youngsters have become more bold. They have become more confident. They have become brutal when they take the bat in hand. They start. I mean, look at Abhishek Sharma or Vaibhav Suryavanshi. How they have looked up to Yuvraj Singh, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So these kids look up to their seniors, and if the seniors are behaving badly, I don't know what. I was surprised. I mean, every time they expect people that India should lead by example. Again, we had an
You're quite right. You're quite right, and
come up,
I completely agree with you as well. That obviously there is more for these kids to learn, by not following the politics between the two countries and following the cricket that has taken place between these two great countries. Well,